Now, phone addiction is a new reality, mainly affecting the Gen Zs, but also the older people are not spared out of this new reality. So how do you break the cycle of this addiction, which is becoming a major cost to production and productivity?
I sell cards. They're called Mindspark Cards. They came in as an innovation because of how people nowadays sit together, families come together instead of talking like it used to be in the past when we were growing, and everyone is on their phone. And you find there is no intention of meeting, people do not have what to talk about. So when I saw that, I came up with cards that we can play, not matter to. That people are used to knowing cards as matter to know, but cards that can spark a conversation. There are different packs. We have 4 as of now, as we speak, but we have questions in geography, questions in the Bible, questions from the football world, and also one that has general knowledge. So the other packs, the geography, football, and Bible, they have 40 questions and 1 master card that has answers. People play these cards like quiz. You can sit together and be like, okay, fine, we're going to ask ourselves these questions, and there's a reference where you have to see the right answer or the wrong answer. And it's fun. You can be like, okay, the one who gets the answer wrong is going to get a penalty. They are not vulgar, they have important messages. So as you play, as you go along, you find you're making your mind busy. That's why I call them mind spark. Your mind is thinking and you learn something as well as have fun. When you want to be an innovator, you have to think outside the box. If you want to think about something that have not been done by other people or by the people around you, then we just got a message that when the market is a rumor, you can go on and do what your fathers did. But when it's a message, you can do what your children or your kids will also sell. So innovation comes from sitting down and thinking outside the box, outside what we know or what we have been seeing when we are growing. And that you can come up with an innovation, and you never know tomorrow. It can be big. It can grow bigger, like all these other people that we have seen coming up with different things, and before you know it, this is the only thing that is existing in the country and actually acts outside the country. These cards can be played by Ugandans, people outside Uganda, because there are a little similar cards that actually people import from China. And Chinese make those cards and they send them to Uganda and people buy them. But those people have the same brains like we have. So we can sit, think, and come up with something that can make money, would draw fun, because the youth are so focused on fun. But I had to come up with something that can make fun, also knowledgeable, and also make money in the same style. Like for example, this is about the general box. You see this question. It says, who is the most important person in your life? Just think about when you are together with your friends and then or your family, and then you're eager to know, okay, who is the most important person in my mom's life? And they say, oh, maybe it's this one. If they do not want to say, they get a penalty or doing something different. And you're having fun, and and me who's selling them, I'm making money. These Mindspark cards, I supply them to different supermarkets. They have a code, they have a number, they have an email for everyone who needs them. I also sell them on my social media handles like TikTok. Nowadays, people use social media mostly for business. You can be there and you don't know who is seeing and who is interested, who will be interested in your product. As a leader, as a youth leader, I want to end up calling upon all the youth, you cannot wait to finish school or to finish whatever you're doing to find a job, and because there's no guarantee that you're actually going to find a job. So the biggest problem that we are facing in Uganda right now is poverty, and we are the youth that are supposed to be coming up and fighting this, because if we do not fight poverty, all the repercussions, all the consequences of poverty are going to keep following us. They will also still follow our children, and our country will remain in one place, stagnant. So it's upon us to fight poverty, but how? you cannot wait to be there and study, maybe university or wherever you are, and finish and still go on streets to look for a job. It's upon you, it's up to you, it's up to me to think outside the box. If you go into the histories of the people who are successful today, they have thought outside, they have done some incredible things that were not done by other people. So you have to think outside the box if you really, really, really want to come out of poverty, or if you want to become someone in the future. The future starts now. We are the one that builds it.
Now, looking at the comparative advantage and competitive advantage that Uganda enjoys over other players within the broader agribusiness space. Now, it is a known fact that Uganda has more than one season a year. To experts, this is a good platform where Uganda can actually stand and be the best in the space of agriculture, especially in the areas where it already has an edge. Talk about coffee and other spaces.
According to your relevancy to that function, isn't it? Now, if we are going to be in Africa and celebrate the continental market, us as Uganda, how do we position ourselves in that equation? What I'm trying to say, us as a country, Uganda, we have sat down and agreed we should go into African market as a hub for agro products. Ask me a question, why? It is the only country in Africa that has got seasons that are two, meaning we can produce agricultural products. Secondly, we have these products in a variety of 1,062 enterprises, agricultural enterprises that we can take to the African market, and we compete. UNBS is very important. As I conclude, UNBS is important in this way. Out there, whatever we produce has got global competition. And one strategy that our competitors out there use to put us down as standards and call it 2 marks. You get what I mean?
In our tech segment, we're again looking at the new innovations that are driving business and are key to actually making a number of businesses work, but most importantly, grow the potential for making money.
You will agree with me, yeah? Over 80% of students leave school without any savings, okay? And this is mainly because students across Africa, millions of students across Africa, have no access to digital financial services, you know. So now you find that this is mainly attributed to the fact that there are no mobile phones allowed in schools, yeah. So then now this creates a chain reaction of problems. The parents struggle to send money directly to their students. The process is hectic for a parent to get money to their child in boarding school. Then on the other hand, the parents, the children are forced to depend on cash, okay? A system that is prone to theft and doesn't leave any digital footprint, okay? So the children are unable to maintain or establish a financial history. So in response, what did we do? What we did really was take the transactional power of a smartphone, yeah, and then we compressed it into a smart card, yeah. Simple but very brilliant solution. So now this smart card enables the children to make payments in school, yeah, and then also keep the money safely within the school environment. The card works with a mobile application that is installed on the parents' phone, yeah. So now through this mobile application, the parent can send money directly to the card. They can monitor and also manage the students' expenses, because you know we find in schools we sort of nurture poor financial discipline, yeah, and this is something that really follows us okay, all the way. So Kawi is not just in schools, but these poor money habits we nurture here in school follow us even in our adulthood. Yeah. So now here a parent has opportunity to control or manage how much a child can take out at a given period of time. Okay. And then so in so doing, we create a link for a parent and child financial interaction. The other thing is the parent is also always aware of the child's balance or financial status at every given moment. So for this child here, I know they have 22,781 left on their account. Then I also set a weekly limit for them, so they can only access 10,000 per week. So it's up to them to withdraw it at once, or make small withdrawals and manage it very well. Okay. So over here, this is where I set the limits. I choose, the days and or the period, and also enter the amount. Okay. Then also, there are various people who send money to our children, beloved aunties, siblings. So you also have the ability to share the card with those people, the family members and friends on WhatsApp. Yeah. Then you can also add another parent, say the father or whoever. Then here, now this is the most important thing. Yeah. And then this is what makes us unique, our focus on data. Okay. So here we capture transactions of the card. Okay. And then we show them to the parent. So here a parent knows who is sending money to their children. So really what makes us different, yeah, is we don't just focus on payments or money transfers. We are trying to challenge the culture of consumption, yeah. So we get into the lives of our clients, yeah, and then create the child and to parent financial interaction, okay? Because we feel that this is something that has been lacking in our parenting, in our society. Parents don't really have the time to talk to us about the money, yeah? But then here, now a parent is empowered with the data. They can know if their child is having challenges with money or not, and then they can intervene. So really, it's about how we are trying to challenge this culture of consumption and try to build, more financially responsible citizens.
Well, that's all we had for you on this week's edition of Man and Market. Thank you for being part of the show. Now, for these and more stories, don't hesitate to visit us on the addresses on your screen. I've been your host, Charles Borg. Now, from me and team, we'd like to wish you a very good evening, and God bless you.